Many different things can happen in our world, but there are topics that will always and under any circumstances be interesting and popular among drivers from all around the world. One of them is the topic of the fastest car or long-range electric car from different countries all around the world. Expensive cars are also an equally exciting topic, even though only a few can afford them today. However, everyone is always interested in looking at the list of them. So here is what our selection of the newest and the most expensive cars in the world looks like. Are you already interested to know all of them? Then keep your eyes glued on the screen. The release of the Maserati MC20 once again proved that the brand is always ready for new challenges. Their car is brand new, stylish, charismatic, modern and technically attractive. I have to highlight the fact that its price is enormously high and starts from $216,000 for the basic version. After adding a couple of options, such a vehicle can already cost about $320,000. In addition, the Maserati supercar is equipped with a carbon fiber aerodynamic set that includes a body kit, a keel on the roof, and a huge spoiler. In addition, the car has an updated front part with thin LED headlights and expanded fenders. The weight of the Maserati MC20 has also been slightly reduced. Now it is less than 1,250 kilograms. In order to do this, some of the trim, sound insulation and electrical equipment were removed from the cabin. New sports seats and a carbon steering wheel with a display have been installed inside the car. In addition, a special telemetry system has been added to the assortment of available options. It allows real-time monitoring of the operation of all vehicle systems. The luxurious exterior of the Maserati MC20 hides an uncompromising sporting soul with a 630 horsepower V6 Nettuno engine that allows accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.9 seconds and a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. The patented new engine was designed, engineered and manufactured by Maserati and uses pre-chamber technology similar to Formula One engines. With the release of the luxury MC20 supercar, it can be said that the brand has officially opened its own new era. Not long ago, the ultra-exclusive new Bentley Mulsanne Batteur was officially unveiled. In total, only 18 cars will be produced at a cost of $1.95 million. I have to say that this is definitely the most expensive model in the history of the British brand. The car opens up a new direction on design. On the one hand, it retains classic features such as a long hood, wide grille and curved roof. On the other hand, it has a carbon body kit, modern headlights, thin lights and a retractable spoiler. The interior of the Bentley Mulsanne Batteur will be lined with leather and Alcantara. At the same time, such materials as wood, carbon fiber or natural fiber can also be added to the customer's choice. There is even an 18-karat gold finish available. As for the technical equipment, the luxury car received the well-known 6.0-litre W12 twin-turbo engine that is capable of 740 horsepower and 1,000 Newton-meters of torque. Keeping in mind an 8-speed gearbox with 2 clutches, acceleration to 60 miles per hour only takes 3 seconds, and the maximum speed exceeds 205 miles per hour. In addition, the manufacturer promises excellent handling of the car. This car can offer virtually everything: all-wheel drive, air suspension, active stabilizers, and turning rear wheels. The beast is slowed down by huge ceramic brakes with a diameter of 440mm in front and 410mm in the rear. Ferrari was one of the last to add a crossover to its assortment. However, the main thing is that it did happen. It's time to meet the new Ferrari SUV Perro Sangu. The Italian brand avoids calling it an SUV. According to them, this model is just a 4-seater sports car. The exterior of the Ferrari Perro Sangu has nothing taken from other cars. It has a streamlined body with a characteristic long hood and a small windshield. One can find many unusual and even extraordinary solutions like slots in the hood and front fenders, a pair of rear spoilers, and even hidden headlights. However, the engine of the car fundamentally distinguishes Perro Sangu from other luxury crossovers. Turbo engines will appear a bit later. At the start of sales, Ferrari offers only their atmospheric 6.5-litre V12 taken from the 812 Superfast model. It offers 725 horsepower, which is a real record in the segment. In fact, Ferrari Perro Sangu leaves even the Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat and Aston Martin DBX 707 behind. The dynamic characteristics are among the best in the class. Perro Sangu accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds, and its maximum speed is around 195 miles per hour. Among other things, the new model received an active suspension developed in conjunction with Multimatic and a fully controlled chassis. The price of such a luxury crossover from Ferrari starts from €390,000. Aston Martin V12 Vantage is a twin-turbocharged sports car from the British car manufacturer Aston Martin. Their new coupe is capable of creating 700 horsepower, which makes the V12 Vantage the most powerful in their range ever, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds and reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. It marks the exciting finale of the legendary range with unsurpassed dynamics and characteristics. Excellent driving characteristics are achieved by using a sharp steering system and comfortable suspension, which allows one to pass uneven roads and any other obstacles with ease. The car received a comfortable interior with expensive leather trim, low sports seats, and an advanced multimedia system. At the same time, a completely new chassis, combined with an overall expensive market and inflation, will probably lead to the fact that the new V12 Vantage will cost $250,000. As for the design, the Aston Martin Vantage 2023 leaves an indelible impression in this regard. Its astonishing silhouette surpasses simple beauty because that's what power looks like. It is clean, rough, and polished. It is brutally and shamelessly designed for new achievements. The radiator grille, which was enlarged by 25%, is complemented by a new muscular front bumper design and a full-width front splitter, thus leaving no room for doubts. This is truly a majestic car. Recently, McLaren unveiled a car that previously existed only in pictures and in the Gran Turismo video game. I'm talking about the Soless GT model. It is a single-seat track supercar featuring an aggressive body design that was created to generate downforce with its shapes without additional aerodynamic elements. At the same time, movable aerodynamic elements are also available. The McLaren Soless GT has no hybrid power plant. The car is powered by a 5.2-litre naturally aspirated V10 engine integrated into the supercar's power structure. The engine, with a capacity of 840 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque, reaches the maximum value of 10,000 RPM, which allows its owner and those who will be on the track at the time of the races to enjoy the outstanding sound of the engine. The engine is combined with a 7-speed sequential gearbox with a carbon fiber clutch. The transmission elements are made of magnesium and titanium, and the brakes are carbon fiber, with balance adjustment directly from the cockpit. The 18-inch wheels have 2 tyre options, slicks for dry tracks and tread tyres for use on wet surfaces. However, I'm not sure that any of the owners of a supercar will decide to drive it in the rain. The thing is not that the Soless GT accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds and is capable of reaching more than 190 miles per hour of maximum speed. Rather, the status and price of the car will be the limiter for the owner of a unique model. There will be only 25 copies at a price of $3 million each. Brabus recently introduced its new model. This is a new SUV model G800 capable of creating 800 horsepower. What can I add here? In its long history, Mercedes Geländewagen has never had such a powerful and fast modification as the Brabus G800. The volume of the new engine was increased to 6.3 litres, and the power, as you can see for yourself, is quite solid. The engine produces a maximum torque of 1,320 Nm at 2,100 revs per minute. Acceleration of the Brabus G800 to 60 miles per hour takes only 4.3 seconds, which is an impressive result for an SUV with a 5-speed automatic and permanent all-wheel drive. At the same time, the maximum declared speed is 150 miles per hour, although the company's specialists assure that this is not the limit. Additionally, the car was equipped with new large turbochargers and an optimized intercooler system. Among other technical innovations, there is the Brabus branded braking system in the basic version of the car. 12-piston calipers with 15-inch brake discs are installed in front. The exterior of the SUV was also adjusted by experts from Brabus. The front bumper lower panel with 4 fog lights and stainless steel body kit elements was replaced with additional LED lights. By the way, the traditional Mercedes-Benz emblem has also disappeared. First of all, I have to say that the target audience of the new Bentley Continental is rich people who have already achieved a lot in life. In fact, they want to demonstrate their high status to others through the car. Visually, the new model of 2023-2024 repeats its predecessor in many ways. It can be explained by the desire of designers to emphasize the continuity of different models. At the same time, there are also some special features. From the front, the new Bentley can be recognized by the updated bumper with air intakes of a different shape. The configuration of the front optics has also been revised. As you can see, it will receive more LEDs to improve lighting. The design of the 21-inch discs has also changed, and the overall shape of the car has become more expressive. The third generation of Bentley Continental got a short overhang in front, and the rear part was made longer. The new Bentley platform has led to an increase in size. The largest increase can be found in the wheelbase. At the same time, the interior space has also increased while improving the smoothness of the ride. If all the exterior changes are evolutionary in nature, the interior of the new Bentley model has changed dramatically. All decorative elements are finished with natural wood, carbon fiber and aluminium. The seats covered with leather have an electric drive with memory, ventilation, heating and massage functions. The pride of British engineers is the power plant hidden under the hood of the sports coupe. For the car of the 2023 model year, the manufacturer decided to use a W12 engine with 2 turbines. This 6-litre engine develops 635 horsepower at 900 Nm of torque. Such an engine works in conjunction with an all-wheel drive system and a new robotic gearbox with 8 gears. The driver is able to accelerate the new Bentley Continental to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, and the maximum speed is 206 miles per hour. Rolls-Royce has unveiled its limited edition roadster called RollsRoyce Droptail. There will be only 4 copies of this car, and the cost of each is about $25 million. The design of the car is inspired by the French rose black baccara, which is the customer's favourite flower. This Droptail differs from other models of the brand with a large chrome grille, a spoiler in the rear part, a special trunk lid, and a removable carbon fibre roof panel with electrochromic inserts. The interior of the Roadster is finished with high-quality red leather. The Audemars Piguet watch with a diameter of 43mm is installed in the centre of the dashboard, which can be taken out and worn on the arm. There is also a decorative panel made of tea rose veneer, which depicts the fall of the tea tree petals. One can also find a vintage champagne case with glasses made of hand-blown crystal. RollsRoyce Droptail has a new monocoque chassis made of steel, aluminium and carbon fibre. The power plant is a 6.75-litre bi-turbo V12 engine with 593 horsepower and 840 Nm of torque. In just a week after the release of this unique roadster, Rolls-Royce introduced its second Droptail from the 4 exclusive models. The two-seater car is called Amethyst. Such a name was chosen in honor of the stone that corresponds to the zodiac sign under which the owner's son was born. It is painted in globe amaranth color. This is a soft purple shade with barely noticeable inclusions of aluminium powder. In the rear part of the body, a large functional wooden surface attracts attention. According to the company, this is the only untreated wooden surface in the world that creates downforce. Another feature of Amethyst Droptail is electrochromic glass, which changes hue and the level of visibility. When it's inactive, it is opaque and purple in hue. When it is translucent, the shade of the glass matches the brown leather sand dune seats in the cabin. To achieve this result, the masters had to experiment with 60 options. Right in the center of the front panel, there is a watch by Vacheron Constantin from Switzerland. There is no data yet on the engine of this unique roadster. In addition, the price has not been announced yet, but according to some reports, the cost of this exclusive car will be about $30 million. The British company Rolls-Royce continues to surprise with its unique projects from the bespoke collection, and the next masterpiece of modern art is the RollsRoyce Phantom Orchid, created for a wealthy buyer from Singapore. Amazing and beautiful orchids have become a key element of the design. It took 200 hours of hard work by a talented designer, a girl named Helen, to create unique decorative elements for the interior of the car. In general, it took 2 years to produce the car. Another feature is the use of complex multi-layered technology, thanks to which the body color can change depending on the viewing angle and lighting. The cost of the new Rolls-Royce model remains unknown, but there is no doubt that it will be significantly higher than the cost of simple models.